Today's tutorial is on Annie. She hardly ever wears any makeup, so it was really fun just to do her up. Here's Annie. I'm going to start with some toner and just to get some hydration in the skin. So foundation, I'm just going to do a lotion, and this one's called Berry and Bouquet. It's a hydrating cream, so it's good for drier skin, or it's good in the winter. Even if you do have oilier skin, it's nice in the winter when it gets drier in the air. It's really important when you're using a powder foundation to prep the skin properly so it's got nice moisture in it. Otherwise, it either won't stick or it'll just kind of look, yeah, sort of like it's sitting on top of the skin. And I'm going to use a pressed powder foundation called Very Fair. And I'm going to take my brush and just swirl it in the minerals. So this one is good if you want just like a medium coverage of foundation, medium to light, but you can build it to be fuller as well. And it's good if you want kind of a more matte finish. So I'm going to start on the cheeks. And for you, we don't need lots of, it's not really about coverage for you, it's more about just evening out the skin tone. Yeah. You can use the pressed powder foundation even as a concealer too. So just taking a fluffy brush and just adding a little bit more coverage to just some blemishes, or you can use the cream concealer for that, but I'm just going to use the powder for now. And then we're going to do, I'm going to do a little bit of a bronzer. It just kind of gives the skin a bit of a glow. So this one's called Bronzed Clove. It is a demi matte, so it's not shimmery, but it's not completely matte looking. And a bronzer goes right in the hairline here, just to give the skin some sun. And you can just bring it in this outer cheekbone too. Now I'm going to take a blush, which is also a pressed powder. I'm pretty much doing mostly pressed powders for you, if not all. And this one's called Tender Twig, and it's kind of a bronzy rose color. And it's going to go on the apples of the cheeks. And then just kind of blend it back towards where you did the bronzer there. So it just gives the face some life. Using the Very Fair Cream Concealer as an eyeshadow primer. I'm not going to take it under the eyes yet, just going to use it on the eyelids. And for you, I'm not going to bother doing any brow color because you've got nice full eyebrows. I'm going to do eyeshadow. So first I'm taking the color called Whisper. And yeah, I'm doing pressed powder eyeshadows, and I'm gonna go for kind of a bronzy brown look, because I think that'll look really nice with your eye color. So this one's the first one, called Whisper, and it's called Highlight Color. So that one goes right under the brow, just to brighten up the eyes. Next, I'm going to use the same brush because I don't want it to go on too intense. I'm going to take the color called Sahara, and it's just like a caramel, like a medium brown. And I'm just going to pat this onto the eyelid. I think after this, I'm going to take a little bit of that lighter color again and just bring it along the lash line, just to keep it nice and light. I'm going to take a little bit of that color called Whisper, put that right along the lash line, just to keep it light. And so with the tip of this brush, it's kind of a flat eyeshadow brush, bring that right along the lash line just to keep it light. And then taking that fluffy brush again, and I'm going to use a shade called Espresso, which is a contour color, so a darker color. Okay. Kind of this bronzy, deep bronze. But the fluffy brush again, just so that it doesn't go on too vibrant. And this is going to go in the outer corner of the eyelid and a little bit into the crease too, but mostly just focusing on that outer corner, just so it's adding some dimension to the eye. And then as eyeliner underneath the eyes, I'm going to take the Sahara, so that middle brown shade, just with an angled eyeliner brush. So it's not going to be too dark. I don't want to do pencil eyeliner under the eyes on you because that'll look just too harsh to or you could leave it bare too, you know, just to have nothing underneath. I'll get you to look up with your eyes. But I will do a pencil eyeliner on the top lash line just to give the eye shape a little bit more definition. And this is brown eyeliner, so it's not going to be as dark and as harsh looking as black. Yeah, so I'll get you just to look in the camera for a sec, just to see the difference. Yeah, so this side has eyeliner and this is without. Yeah, just a slight difference as far as it just accentuates the color of your eye, having that bit of eyeliner, and it adds that, it shapes the eyes. Yeah, that's what eyeliner does. I'll get you to turn that way. Annie, I am going to go ahead and do black mascara. So while the mascara is drying, I'm going to do lip gloss, and I'm using the shade Carnation, which is just a nice rosy pink. It'll basically just enhance your lip color. So next, and I think the last step, is concealer for under the eyes. And again, using the very fair shade. So I'll just get you to look at the camera for a sec. Yeah, so you can just see the difference again. This side with concealer and that without. Just, you know, it just keeps it nice and bright under the eyes. And get you to take a look, Annie. Hopefully you can see.
The eyes look very nice.
Yeah, oh my word, they just pop. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. It's not too dark, but it just brings out the best in them.
Color.
Yeah, awesome. Yay, glad you like it.